Hey, what's going on? Appliance Boot Camp, Mike Sneed coming to you. And I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us tonight, the people who's going to be coming in. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be that long tonight because this week is a crazy week for me. I'm actually gotta take a trip in a little bit, so I gotta get ready to get on catch a plane. But it's gonna be real quick. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch Reggie and Mona tonight. I'm the third leg of what they call the empowerment hour, the power block. Good Lord, I said empowerment hour. Think about my man Joel. The power block. You have Reggie with Accomplice, lean on your rep. He comes on at 7 o'clock, 7:30. You have Moni in the middle, Moni and Tim, and then I run the anchor with Appliance Boot Camp. That's the power block. I was in a meeting earlier today, started at 6:30, and I just got out of it, so I hadn't had a chance to talk to anybody. And the meeting is doing good things, giving scholarships to kids and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to catch anybody. I catch them tomorrow while I have a little bit of downtime. Also, as you see on the screen, our next hands-on live event is going to be on January the 20th, 2023. That's a three-day event. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Appliance Boot Camp. We're going to do the same thing we done last time. We're going to do the ice cream parlor boot camp on that Monday. The ice cream parlor boot camp will be on the 20. That's going to be the 20. Let me get it right. The ice cream parlor boot camp is going to be on the 20. Let's see. Think that's on the 20. On the 23rd. 23rd. So on the 23rd, it'll be the ice cream parlor boot camp. So we're gonna do it the same way. Like I said, I was complaining about the 4 day weekend getting the best of me. So I'm gonna have to actually get myself in teaching shape. So we're gonna get there and get to doing it. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Like I say, uh, it was great for me. Right now, I'm in the middle, kind of helping a couple of family members. One or two are purchasing their first home. Then a couple of them are starting to purchase their first rental property. And reality is starting to set in for a lot of my family members now. What's happening? Like everybody talk about, oh, I want to buy a rental property, I want to buy a house. You want to do all this stuff, and it's easy just to look at YouTube and live amongst people on YouTube and kind of live in your head and kind of fake it. But now that they're really going out here trying to do it, reality is setting in. And what I mean by that, now they're starting to realize they can't go out there into those middle and upper middle income places and purchase houses because they can't afford them. They're knowing now that hey, their money can only take them so far, and now they're starting to look into those income areas. They're starting to see the value in those low income areas, the places that they told me I was crazy to buy 6 or 7 years ago. Now they're mad because they didn't jump on the same deals I did back then, and so now they're starting to see that. And the question arose this past weekend without I was showing them some houses. Why is it that one community like it has nothing, and like it, it could be on the side of town. You can go to in a small city. We was over in Wilson. I was showing them. We're looking at some houses in Wilson. Wilson is very small. You could drive to the north side of town and up past Lowe's and all that. It's immaculate. You go down to the south side of town, down there on 301. It's like you went into a third world country almost. And they were like, why is it like this? And what happened? They're seeing the actual impact of kind of what we're talking about tonight of 40 years of one community buying into the illusion of trying to climb a corporate ladder. We've been sold this false narrative that you're gonna be able to climb up this corporate ladder, and for 40 years you've seen that. On the other hand, you see other people, especially other minorities or immigrants, come to the United States, They're not thinking about a corporate ladder. They're focusing on ownership, about buying stuff, purchasing stuff, and owning stuff. And you can tell the difference in where they come and go. And right now, I have several family members and friends that have taken the actual my courses, and so now my friends and family have seen the fruits of those people labor, and seeing what they're doing and how well they have in such a short period of time, and they can't realize this person only been doing this for 6 months. How he getting to do all this? Or this person only been doing it for a year or two. How they get to do all this? And I was having a discussion earlier during the holiday that what it is, ownership versus corporate America, and try to climb the corporate ladder is totally two different things. You could come in and start your own appliance repair business. You start your own appliance repair business, it'll take you 6 months to a year to get the top pay. So within 6 months to a year, you'll be earning top pay within that business, your business will. Versus if you decide you're going to go do corporate America and climb the corporate ladder, it'll take you 20 plus years, 30 years to get to where you can get at in 6 months to a year, and owning an appliance repair. And then on top of that, if you're going up corporate ladder, 30% of your money is going right off the top. So before you even get your money, Uncle Sam I took 30% of it. Versus if you're going up the ownership place, you get 100% of your money. So if you make a hundred thousand, let's get real with the numbers. Let's get away from the 100,000. 100,000. Let's get away from that. If you making somewhere between 200 and 250,000, and you that's very doable if you running appliance repair business. You running five to seven stops a day as a one man show. You doing that, and you bumping somewhere between $200,000 and $250,000. You get to put your hand on every penny of that $250,000, and you get all your money up front, and then you get to spend your money, and you spend your money, and then at the very end, what you have left, that's what you pay taxes on. And if you smart about how you spending your money, you won't have none left to pay no taxes on. So that's the advantage of that ownership. And it's going to kick that corporate America trying to climb up that corporate ladder, but every time in a short amount of time. I was talking to someone. This I have to be careful. God knows I got to start getting people to sign waivers saying I can just say their name and whatnot, because I'll be about to say the person's name, then I have to catch myself, and then it wrecks my whole chain of thoughts and everything. But we're talking about me purchasing these little vacant lots, and I was telling them, I was like, man, I think buying these little vacant lots is going to be on to because we're actually buying commercial real estate and developing it in our communities, and we have somewhat of a built-in advantage of this stuff, because we actually know those communities. We can go back there. Um, you know, I'm not afraid now to go back into the communities, but I know some people feel like they might be afraid something to happen. Um, but right now, I'm not afraid to go back into the communities, buy those uh, buy those commercial lots for pennies on the dollars, and I can drop a small little ice cream parlor, Italian ice, or what I do my cream ice. They might not can afford a $5 homemade ice cream per cup. But they showed enough to do the $3 Italian ice or the $3 cream ice in the small squeezy cups. I can definitely do that, and put that out there and still make just as much profit. I have to sell more of it, but it's a lot cheaper product to make. So I can dump that out there and buy a property, buy the actual building that container, it's an actual building that's not going to go anywhere. I only have to build it once. That's like it ain't much difference than building that out and constructing a whole new building and setting it on there. And you landscape it and get it looking nice, and you make just as much money as you would a Subway franchise setting it out there. And you own it. You own the property. You own the structure that the property is on. You own the whole business. You ain't got to pay no royalties or anything. And you out there making your money right there. And and it's money to be made. The you got people coming from all the way from the Middle East come setting up in that same community uh, that can barely speak English, and they selling Lucy cigarettes. How much are Lucy cigarettes? $2 and stuff all day long, and they becoming millionaires. We can do the same thing and take your Italian ice and your cream ices out there and set up and make $2 and $3 and sell it all day and own the property. And that's what they're doing. They're coming there buying a little corner store setting up. We can do that same thing and have your own little storefront sitting right there. I think we own to something really big that allows us to go back and get this ownership. But before you go there and be able to pay the $5,000 for the lot, 'cause you have to pay cash for it, pay 5,000 for the lot, pay about 2,000 for a container, 8x10 container, pay a new 2,000, another 2,000 to build it out, and then from there, if you're gonna make the ice cream, you're gonna have to or Italian ice, you're gonna have to pay about the machine to start gonna cost you about 15,000, but you can buy it from somebody else without not buy the machine, but you can buy the product from somebody else until you can make enough money to buy the machine. But you can be all in for less than 15,000, own a property, own a building, own a business, and be up there making money and working and that's something that I'm looking at that just about anybody can do. But first, you're gonna have to get a way to get your money up, and the way you're gonna have to get your money up through appliance repair. I don't know anything other than appliance repair that get you the cash that you need that you can get into to make that type of money. And it doesn't require a contractor's license. Now, if you got plumber's license, if you're a licensed plumbing contractor, licensed HVAC, licensed electrician, yeah, you can do the same thing and go out here and make the same amount of money. But most of the people I'm talking to have never it doesn't have enough time in to go take a contractor's license test to get contractor's license. So getting a contractor's license is pretty much out. And another thing too, uh, when people are talking about getting into this appliance repair business versus and this ownership versus corporate America. Corporate America, in order to get up to corporate America, they're gonna check and see if you got any felonies. Appliance repair, if you go fill out your LLC, they don't check and see if you got any felonies. Um, Corporate America, I don't smoke weed or anything, but I don't have no problems with anybody else that does it, as long as they don't do it doing work hours. But if you somebody who like to smoke weed or something that's like, you got to get past a drug test in a lot of places. Appliance repair doesn't require you to have no drug test. Um, they don't ask you when you filling out your LLC form. They don't ask you to file for bankruptcy. They don't, unlike other places where they take your license if you got back child support. When you get filling out your LLC, they don't tell you nothing about no back child support. Matter of fact, if you got back child support, if you go get a job, they're gonna take all your money before you get it. But if you start your business, you get all your money, and then and you don't have to worry about the child support coming to get it. And you and the custodial parent, y'all can come out and talk like adults now, and come up with a great way and a great payment that benefit both of you all. It gets the man out the trough with you, like they used to say. So there's so many advantages that come with just owning your own business and own it and versus taking that corporate America ladder route. Like I say, some stuff you're gonna have to go to corporate America because it just costs too much to get going and get started. If you're gonna be somebody gonna be in medicine, you're gonna be a surgeon and stuff. You're gonna have to go work for the hospitals in some way or another because just all the equipment that you need, you just can't afford to do all that on your own. You gotta kind of share that cost. Um, you somebody dealing with nuclear and all that stuff, you gotta go because one person just don't have enough money without the government or huge industry support to do it. But like I say, this appliance repair, it only takes about $200 to get going, and you be making money. And it takes you about 6 months, 6 months to a year to get to a. You won't be a you never totally master this thing because always something changing. Technology is constantly changing, so you always be learning. But it takes 6 months to a year for you to hit top pay, and you have a thorough understanding of how the appliances work and how the business part work. And you don't cut 19 years off of your life of trying to get your pay up. And you be making great money where you can go out here pay cash for property. You're making great money where you can go out here be able to pay cash for your cars. Today, while we're sitting at the actual meeting, um, we're talking about giving out scholarships, and they're talking about the criteria for scholarships. In the middle of that, my daughter, she's in there with us. Her and my wife are on the scholarship committee. So they just got onto the scholarship committee tonight. So we just voted a scholarship committee, and so they're on it. So I can say my daughter and my wife is on the scholarship committee now. But my daughter texted me her college tuition bill while we there. I forgot. He goes my college tuition bill, and I look at it, and it's due the 15th, right before Christmas, and because of appliance repair, it's not a worry of mine. Okay, that ain't no problem. I pay when I get back. It's not a problem because I've been fortunate enough with appliance repair that I can just I got it to do it because appliance repair kick off enough cash where I can pay cash for my kids to go to college and not be a burden on my family. We still moving good. So I love this appliance repair. Like I say, I'm not gonna be long because I got to get up and catch a plane in a little bit. But this appliance repair is one of the best decisions you ever make. And I'm gonna be really pushing it hard. In 2023, be on the lookout because appliance boot camp. I'm gonna really be pushing it hard. I've pretty much put it on cruise control for the last year or two. I haven't really pushed it like I could have. Just trying to figure some things out, and now we're gonna really push it hard in 2023. Really push it hard in 2023. Also, next Friday, the ninth, on December the 9th, the book is available. So if you want to get the blueprint, the book will be available on December the 9th. So next Friday, you'll be able to buy that book. It'll be a great stocking stuffer, and it has everything in there, everything about how I started, how to start your own appliance repair business. Everything that you need to know. If you get that book and couple it with the online course, and you come to the hands-on live, you are forced to be reckoned with. And I have taught over thousands of people now how to start their own appliance repair business. And the reason I know it worked because this book and this blueprint I'm giving you, it's not something I read, and it's not something that somebody told me. I lived it. I lived it. Every single part of it. Every single part of that of appliance boot camp. I lived it, and it's my life. So sometimes, if you see, you might see other stuff pop up that's very very similar to what we do. Just know that this is the real McCoy, and I was McCoy. This is my life. It's gonna be hard to duplicate it. It's gonna be hard to duplicate my life because I lived it. I lived every word in that book. Everything that I've taught you in the blueprint that came with a struggle. It's not something I just read in some motivational book and just put it out here and to you all. That's why it comes so easy for me. It's easy for me to come here and talk to you all about it. And it's not much stuff that you all can run into in this appliance repair business that I haven't ran into. All the mistakes I made. I was talking to someone earlier today, and they were telling me about the insurance. I don't know. We're trying to figure out, but if you have a couple of different claims on your insurance, the next year when you go to renew, they're gonna drop you. And I'll tell them, yeah, that happened to me. Like I told you all, I had to where my insurance company dropped me, and I had to go. And I told them where you can go get it. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg, but it'll make you not want to. It'll make you be a lot more mindful filing claims and stuff in the future, because they'll pay it, but when it's time to get renewed, they're gonna drop you. They're not gonna want you. They're not. You can't give them your money, and then you go to off name insurance, and they're gonna bust you in the head. They're gonna get all their money up front before you can make a claim. And you're gonna have to fight that out for about a year or two, and then once you clear it back up, then you can go back to a better name insurance. But yeah, I've been there, done that. And when they called me, told me I've been there, I've done it. Hey, I know exactly about it. I know about it. And so yeah, so that's why people that's why this appliance boot camp it's just so easy for me to do it, and why it runs so easy for me. The ice cream parlor, I tell everybody where the ice cream parlor come from. Ice cream parlor come from Jeff Marco with Mystic Ice Cream. I tell everybody that. I didn't make that up. The ice cream parlor. I tell everybody I bought the course, the business plan from Jeff. He's in Daytona Beach now. Mystic Ice Cream. I went down there, tied out Jeff, and he taught me and mentored me in the ice cream business. He got over 20 some years of doing ice cream. So that's why my ice cream parlor is doing well. It's not because of Mike Sneed. It's because of Jeff Marco. And from there now I've added some stuff on from there. Now he doesn't do mobile trailers. I do the trailers. I'm doing the container. I'm doing push-up carts. Now I have added stuff in there from where he. That's the way it goes. Like you all, that came into the appliance repair business. You all come into where I've done. I took 20 some years to get to where I'm at to show you all that. So when y'all get to cut in line, yeah, y'all gotta go to the next level and do stuff that I've never done before. That same thing with Jeff, because he spent 20 some years figuring it out, getting all the flavors and showing you how to get in at such a low price point. And because people still question him, hey, it's not a. I don't think a week goes by where somebody don't ask, has anybody was able to get into the ice cream parlor for less than $25,000, like Jeff says? He lying. And what it is, you have some people who don't listen to the doesn't listen to him, and they buy the course. And like some of you all do that. Same thing with appliance boot camp. Don't listen, go buy the course, and then think, oh, I got to do it this way, and start listening to other people. I got to do this way, that way. And next thing you know, they 70, 80,000 into building the ice cream parlor. Versus if they just do what he say and follow his blueprint, you can get in for less than 25,000. But like I say, they don't, and then they want to complain about what Jeff said. No, it works, and then you have 30 or 40 people say, yeah, it works, but and then they try to convince you that it don't work. You can't do it unless you that ice cream parlor don't look like nothing. You ain't making no money. They tell you all this stuff, but it works. Same thing people told you all. You can't teach you how to start an appliance repair business and teach you how to fix appliances in a weekend. I do it. It's just too many people out here now saying that what's it called that they learn from me. That's the other thing too. I have to say that, like I was just saying, every time I come out and I say anything about the ice cream parlor, I tell everybody, hey, Jeff is who I got it from. That don't make me any less smart or make Jeff some person that's way better than I am. I want people to actually to check him out because I want them to check him out. That don't mean that everybody's gonna go buy Jeff course and not gonna never come to me ice cream parlor. People got different teaching styles. So So you what you call. So you people are gonna learn from who they want to learn to. But I think sometimes in the YouTube place, we think that everybody has to. I got to be the know-it-all from everybody. And I don't want to tell nobody who taught me. And so sometimes I will say sometimes I do would like for people to say, yeah, we I learned that from appliance boot camp. Sometimes I think people go around and don't want to say where they actually learned it from for fear that they're gonna come and not buy it from them, but come buy it from appliance boot camp. And that's not true. It be if people like the message that you're giving and the style that you teach and the way you deliver, they'll still come to you. But I think you should still you should still be you should still tell people where it came from instead of wanting people because people know people will know instead of trying to give people an illusion that I figured it out all on my own. This is all me because that's the other thing too about YouTube. Everything is is recorded and there for they can see it. So eventually they're gonna come back around. But I think sometimes we go out our ways to try to not tell people where we actually learned it at. And I think especially with the alumni with appliance boot camp and stuff, a lot of times people that don't want y'all alumni to know that you all have built this and put this together. So I think it does the alumni discredit when they don't give you all the credit because it's not all Mike Sneak. It's not all me. When they said, and even though some of them might be even alumni, they did help build it because it had to be tweaked, and you all help tweak it all the time. You all come back to the courses and be mentors and stuff, and sit in sit in sit in the alumni chairs and talk and give me feedback off the camera in private and stuff. That's what makes the course so great. So there's nothing wrong saying where you get your start at. There's nothing wrong with that, and it also give the naysayers to appliance boot camp. It actually shows that hey, no, that what they're doing is good, and it actually can discredit those naysayers. When people everybody knows that's where that came from. It came from appliance boot camp. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then from there we're gonna get out of here. And like I say, we got a hands-on event coming up on January the 20th. It'll be 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then on that Monday, we're gonna do the ice cream parlor business. I'm telling you all, you need to go ahead if you hadn't already. Sign up and get into the ice cream parlor business because once I think as the young guys say I found a cheat code. If I find a way to actually start going out and identify those commercial lots like I saw two more, and if I find a way to identify these things and grab them, and then I find I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all what as they say tell you all what the play is. If I find a way to find these commercial lots like I'm doing now, and I can get them for 5, 6, less than $10,000. Get a commercial lot, and I know I can build that actual container for less than 10,000. I can buy it and build it out for less than 10. So now I got 20,000 um, for the lot and the container. And then from there, I know the ice cream parlor. I know how to turn 120, 130,000 out of that ice cream parlor. So now I'm gonna be looking at the like McDonald's and franchising, where I'm gonna buy those lots up, and if you come, you're gonna have to come up with about 60 or 70,000, and if you'll get the lot, you'll get the actual container, you get the ice cream parlor, but I might have to pop some pop some royalties or something on it, but it's coming. If I find a way to do it, it's gonna be now where I'm gonna be going out and and gonna like those. We have it here. They call them Pelican Ice. I'm gonna be looking like those Pelican Ice, dropping them out there. And I'm telling you, if I figure it out, you better get in before I get that container in there in May. Because in May, once I get that container running in May, and I get a good product mix, and I know what the price point is, and I know what's selling in there after one season. Hey, it's gonna be game changing, and it's going up because I'm gonna then be playing a serious franchising game. So you need if you're get in now. Just like the guys, people tell me all the time. I've been watching the appliance boot camp for 3 years, and they saw the appliance boot camp when it was $500, $800, 1,200, all the way now. Then they come buy it at 3,000. Why you didn't buy it 3 years ago? I don't know, man. I should have bought because you all. I'm telling you, the same thing's gonna happen with the ice cream. Same thing's gonna happen with the ice cream. It's going up. It's gonna go up because we're dealing with real estate and something that's generational changing where you actually grabbing property and building equity in that property, you building a business on there, you it's going up. It's going to go up. Same thing with appliance boot camp. This past weekend, the past course I had a guy that came in. He was a software engineer, and he had paid $20,000 to go to a software boot camp. He paid $20,000 to go to a software boot camp, and they found him a job, and his first job was paying him 90, I think 90,000 or 98,000. His first job, and that's with a job, and he paid $20,000 to go to that software boot camp. He didn't get no degree or anything; he just got a certificate for software boot camp, and he come out with a right at a six-figure job. Now, uh, once I'm telling you all, it's not going to stay here, especially when I know that our graduates are beating out. Our graduates are earning more than some people are paying $100,000 for a franchise, and I know our graduates are on par with them on earnings and stuff. And I know, and so I'm not gonna. It's not gonna stay at no 3,000. I can't afford to keep staying at 3,000. Because that's what he told me. He was surprised that it wasn't 20,000, and they told me to make it 20,000. You know, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because everybody to get in, and get out here and start making this money. But what he's saying, you teaching me how to start a business, and not only that, but him and his wife are doing the ice cream. His fiance doing the ice cream parlor. So they came here, got two legitimate business. Not some stuff where they you just come here and somebody gives you some motivational pitch and this and that. Uh-uh. It's where they come here and they actually can leave here and they got a business running, and we got verifiable results. Same thing. They not just come here hearing somebody just talk about the benefits of starting an ice cream parlor. Now they got to see it. They got to work it. They got to taste it. They saw the numbers. They know everything that I do in the ice cream parlor. So they know how it works. They saw how simple it was. They saw everything. It makes sense to them. They have a understanding with the business part of it, with the how I do the financing, everything. Everything Jeff showed me, plus without adding on. And he was crazy. He said I'm crazy not to be doing that. And matter of fact, he teaches he teaches at a boot camp that charges about 20,000. He said what I got is on par or better than what they're doing. And so he's saying I need to go up. Same thing. I talked to somebody. People paying $20,000 to learn how to trade stock for a course on stock trading. I don't know if they got the money to even trade stock, but people are doing it. They're paying $20,000 to get into that. I don't and I don't want to do it to fleece nobody, just take their money. But I do know what we're doing. If I'm gonna And they doing this, and they're not getting anything in return. But if I can get it up to 20,000, you get a piece of commercial property, and you get a commercial builder, and you get a franchise. I was talking to one of my friends that does a lot of franchising. I asked him, hey, how much those franchises? How much it costs to build out one of those franchise restaurants you get now? About 250, about a quarter of a million. So now, even the so what used to be considered the entry level franchises now are going for a quarter of a mil, and and I know the numbers that come off of there. I know what your investments are, and there you're not owning the physical property. I'm showing you how to own the property, and and you don't have to. You're not. I'm not working there. I don't work in the ice cream parlor. Um, you're not working there. You own the business. I'm teaching you how to own the business, and you providing jobs. So hey, I'm telling you, get in. You better get in. You better get in. We're gonna read some of this stuff we got. Then I'm getting out of here. DCNL. So what's good, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Keys DB. Say hey, Mike and family. What's going on? What's going on, Tyran? What's happening? Yeah, Tyran, you was one of the people. Tyran is actually my wife's cousin, and we had some family asking about you. They're like, man, he's doing well. I was like, yeah. How long he been doing it? I say he haven't been doing it. He hasn't been doing it 6 months. I don't think yet. Right at about 6 months. Uh, so yeah, you did come up in our Thanksgiving Day conversation. Jeremy Wortham. Don't question, Mike. Do we pay for the flight room as well? Yeah, you do. You have to pay for your flight and your room. If you buy the course, it'll be an actual link in there to actually and the actual link to actually set up. It'll be up and running tomorrow. So tomorrow you can actually be there, go set up your date. But yeah, you have to. It has an actual uh, uh, file in there to show you all the different rooms and where you need to fly into and everything. Greg B, what's happening, Mike and ABC? What's happening, Greg? Untamed Kango, hey Mike, hey folks, hey, what's happening? Um, Quentin Hodge, hey Mike and ABC fam, hey, what's happening? Decent enough. Get your CPA. Get you a CPA and a bookkeeper. Yeah, yeah, definitely. You need to get you a CPA and a bookkeeper. Especially if you're gonna be doing ice cream pop. You got too many transactions and too much stuff. Especially you going with ice cream. I have to have W-2 because I use high school kids and I got to do payroll. So I let the CPA do all of that. Yep. Hit that button. Yep. If you don't mind, please hit the button. Frank Evans. Yeah, hit it now, please. Okay, congratulations on the book release date. Yeah, the book release date is going to be December the 9th. It'll be next Friday. You'll be able to get that book. It has everything in there. How to actually how everything that how I run my business, all the way down to the subs. You want to have it automated. I've had an automated appliance repair business for almost 20 some years. All that stuff is in there. How I automated it, the pay, the price, everything that I teach in the appliance boot camp is in that book. So you can get that book, and if you want a hands-on copy of the actual appliance boot camp, you better get that. It's called the Blueprint. My apps. What's up, Mike and ABC family? What's going on? Mr. Mechanical, what's good, Mike? What's happening? Decent enough. I definitely had some learning lessons along the way due to not listening straight. Choice on warranty being what? Yep. Hey, what's going on, Slick? Say what's up, ABC. I'm saying can't go. Judge Joe Brown don't didn't believe. Yeah, nah. He didn't. Matter of fact, I supposed to be going. I got to reach back out to Dana. I supposed to be going back on there and talk to them. Yeah, they didn't. They don't believe because uh, uh, um, everybody has been taught that you gotta go to school to get to get these degrees and certifications in order to do something. We actually had that conversation too. Um, we had that conversation Thanksgiving too. We were talking about um, uh, Is the college even worth it now? Um, I'm almost to the point where I'm starting to think it's not even quite worth it. Because how can I say it? It, it's not for a couple of majors you need to go to college for. To be honest. Okay, we got somebody coming in. I'm gonna add them on real quick. We got Mr. Eugene Barnes. What's going on? Can you hear me, Mr.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Mike? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hey, how you doing?
Man, I can't complain. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good.
Man, I just got one question, bro.
Go ahead.
If you don't mind,
Yeah, I do. Go ahead. Any question?
is there gonna be a payment plan for the boot camp?
Yes, it is a payment plan. But I have another payment plan that's coming up in the next week or two, where you will be able to get that and you break it out into like a 3 year plan, and you'll be able to come immediately. So if you want to come to the hands-on live, just wait. We actually have another company that's coming on that have you better options, where they actually you can actually buy the hands-on and then break it out in about three a 3 year payment for you. The price
Okay,
will
then,
stay the
brother.
same.
That
It'll be
sounds
the
good,
price will
man.
be the same. Yeah, you better get the 3,000 and then break it out in on a 3 year payment plan for you. They have a couple of different payment plans you'll be able to get. But yeah, that'll be coming. So if you want to come to the hands-on live, wait about a week or so. I'll be releasing that link.
Okay, then. You said about a week or so.
Yeah, be about a week. We supposed to have met today, but I was in the I was supposed to have my meeting with them today, but I got caught up and I wasn't able to do it. So we're doing it tomorrow at 4:45. So after I finish my meeting with them tomorrow at 4:45, hopefully I'll have everything up and ready, and we'll be ready to do that where you all can just buy and get financing for the hands-on live.
Okay,
And
then, my
the
brother. I
good
really
thing about
appreciate
that,
it, bro.
no problem. And the good thing about it, once you get it, not only do you get the hands on, you get the online. So you go ahead and start now, and then by the time your next payment come up, you'll be making enough money to make the payment. So it won't be nothing you be taking out your pocket. Your business
Righteous.
is going to make enough to pay for it.
Righteous. I agree. I agree. Man,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate your time, man.
No problem, man.
All right, you have a blessed one, bro.
You sure? Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, and see that's the other thing too. I'm one of the very few people that go live and give you all a link that comes straight in. Also, but yeah, going back to Judge Joe Brown and a lot of the people uh, not really believing. People just don't. I don't. Sometimes I wonder people just don't believe that you can make the type of money that we're talking about doing appliance repair. People just don't believe that it's possible that you can do that, especially in 6 months to a year. But it is. It is. Okay. Slick. Uh, Kurt, I found a lot today, but the price ain't right. Okay. Okay. That's something Slick and I was talking about earlier. DCNF. Hey, what's going on? He said, okay. Uh, Garcia Griffin. Peace, Michael ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Um, Slick. He said, I think a lot of people watching and looking at the commercial lots. Prices are hard right now around my area. Yeah, I will say that. I do see people, a lot more people watch than a lot more people watch you all, watch my weekend. Because I do, it might be just me kind of crazy, but I do see when we start pivoting towards the way, I see a lot of people start to run towards that way too. But yeah, I've noticed that too. The prices are starting to go up a little bit because, like I say, uh, the houses I used to pay 3,000 for, 4,000 for, right now they 35,000. And so commercial lots. I found another one. that I'm gonna probably grab at the beginning of the year. I'm still holding off, trying to see what's gonna happen with the. I've got my money there for the farm. I'm just moving my mind away from there. I'm not focusing on it. It's gonna come. And my wife keeps telling me, "Oh, it ain't gonna happen." It's gonna happen. I told her, I said, it's all on me. I gotta clean myself up. Once I clean myself up, I think that farm is coming, because I gotta send you some too, Slick. Where Freddie sent me, where you can get all the grants and everything. Sent me some great stuff. Shout out to Freddie if he's watching. He owns a farm and he sent me some stuff earlier today. I haven't had a chance to go through all of it, but it's coming. It's coming. Mr. O, Mike, you all whooping everybody's behind. You know that guy Andrew Tate. I was in his war room. Not even that guy. I was in his war room. Not even that guy is turning out business owners like you are, like you. Yeah, we. You guys are doing great. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And I think what happens. Um, I gotta be careful. I think what happens is the fact that I gotta be careful. Is the fact that you all are real business owners, and 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 I'm somewhat of a real business owner too. I dabble into businesses and I'm real life. And what happens? I was telling somebody this earlier today. Let me say it like this. You know, I always go back to Dame Dash and Jay Z. Dame Dash was the actual real entrepreneur business owner. Jay Z wants to be the real business owner. So Jay Z does gets his name out and he has all the flash, and it looks like he is doing really well to the public. Oh, he got Ace of Spade, he got a title and this and that. But then we start looking behind the scenes, you realize he's not making any money. That's all show, and he is bleeding them. And so then he ends up having to sell it at a loss and all that to get out of it. And it never works. But the public thinks, oh, he's making money because he looks the part and stuff. But then on the back end of it, you see Dame Dash. They say where he got DDTV, he got all this stuff. There's no glam. He don't get no. He don't get no. He doesn't get any shine or anything, but from it, he get a little mention here and there. And you thinking, oh, he ain't making no money. He broke, but he actually owning his stuff and he's paying his own cash and he's actually doing quite well. But everybody else thinks he's broke and ain't doing well. But that I think that's what happened with a lot of other YouTubers. A lot of the other YouTubers, because I had to look at it because I'm honest. I got caught up in it too. When I started looking, I said, "Damn, everybody got all these subscribers, and all I got, I don't even have 10,000 subscribers, and everybody has got 200,000, 100,000, 60,000, 70,000. No, you got people no, you got people who don't sold drugs to the community, went out and hunted and murdered, I don't know, 30 or 40 people in the community, tore the community up, do 30 years in jail, come back from jail, and they get 100,000 subscribers talking about how they ran your nephew down or your uncle down, and shot him in the head, and they don't they got all that money from poisoning the community and killing everybody in the community. Now they coming back again and YouTube paying them money to tell how they killed your uncle or your cousin when he was out there when they were out there running stuff like that. And then you get to the point where you start questioning. I asked myself that today. I actually asked a friend, do honestly this honest to God truth? I asked a friend, do I come off condescending or do you think I'm a butthole? Or do I run people the wrong way, run people off? Because it seemed like it seemed like I might be a bad word. Appliance boot camp might be a bad word sometimes. And they're like, nah, I just think that you real. And so what happened? I started to look. Not when I started to look at what we do versus what everybody else do. I see everybody else. It looks nice. It looks nice. It looks nice, and it will actually it will actually. I gotta be careful. It looks nice, and it makes you think that that things like that are really going well. But the problem is uh, we don't get to see the progression of 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 how can I say that? Man, y'all make it hard for me. We don't get to see the progression. You all get to see me come here and actually take 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 nothing and make something out of it. Y'all see me actually come and like I say, not that I'm no Jesus Christ or no God or nothing like that, but y'all see me speak to the dead and get it to rise up. And you see me go to these old buildings and talk to them. You see me go to these guys who lives might not be doing it quite the way they wanted to do. You see me speak life into it, and they come up and go. You see me grab these that old ice cream parlor trailer, and it's dead, and I speak life into it, and it lives again. Y'all seen me do all of that. You seen me doing it. I can't wait to get back to show you all the ice machine. Me come there and speak life into it and make it live again. You see me do that stuff, and so with me doing that, um, I no, it could run some people off because no, most of the time, um, all you have to do it ain't much to get you a Lambo or something like that. Especially if you making 25, 30,000 a month, it ain't much to go over there and pay $1,000, $2,000 for a car note, and I can be living in an apartment and make and you all like it because y'all see the car, but you never see the ownership of the businesses. You never see the businesses thriving. You can't never go there and see it. No, you all come and see our buildings. You saw them at the beginning stages. You saw them where they are now. You get to touch them. You get to see the products. You get to see all of that. You get to see everybody transition. And a lot of times that could be hard on some people to actually have that. If you trying to live up to it, that's what Jay Z always told Dave. No, I can't be the businessman, and you there. So I got to get away from you so I can be the businessman. But the businessman life is fun. This is a great life, but it's not for the faint at heart to be the entrepreneur and the businessman. A lot of responsibility come on. You got so many people depending on you to make the right decision. So he has some high income people in his network that are capable, but no one is doing what you are doing in regards to taking people with no business background. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And having them make five figures a month within a year. Yeah, yeah. I think with that because most of them never done it either. Meaning they never done it for themselves. The only way they done it was through YouTube. They never done it through a business. They're not able to tell you how to do it. Only person that could do that is somebody who's done it before. And I paid the price to do it. Lord, I paid the price. Peter Parker, hey, Mondays with Mush Mouth Mike are great. Thanks, no doubt. Mr. O, you the real deal, Mike. Everybody else is peacocking on the internet. Thanks, I appreciate that. Beginner to X Pro. Is there a payment plan, Mike? Yes, it is. We currently have payment plans for the online. If you want to do the hands-on live, we have a payment plan in about a week or two. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna be making an announcement. You better get in. We have a payment plan for in the next week or two. There you go, Slick. If I can get the projects I got going on completed, the ice cream stand is next. I've seen the people lined up too many times. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My apps. It's a lot of corporate with no successful students. People have real businesses here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think that's what make us so tight. What make us so tight. Let's see. BK from the Rockets. What's up, ABC family friends? What's happening? Stick to the plan. What up, my? Is it worth getting an electrical license to add to appliance repair? Yeah, if you get any type of contractor's license, if you can get electrical, HVAC, plumbing, if you can get any type of contractor's license, yeah, because you locked in, you a made man then. You can get a contract. That's the whole goal of getting into appliance repair. Our goal to get into appliance repair, so we can make the same amount of money as electrical contractor, um, but we just don't have a contractor's license. It's for us to get in and make the money, and then the next generation behind us is for to go out and get contractor's license. You say your son, your grandson, or nephew, or whoever that's competent enough, have them go work for somebody, go to HVAC school, plumbing or electrical or plumbing, and have them go to school, go work for somebody for 2 or 3 years. You supplement their income, and tell them I just want you to go there, work long enough to learn the trade and to get enough hours to go take the test. As soon as you get enough hours to go take the test, you go take the test, get the license, and bring them back to my company to lock them in. Yeah, I got about maybe 15, 20 electrical contractors like in different states. Yeah, I love it because regardless of whatever happened, I can go back to electrical contractor anytime. The farmland gonna make you lose your hair. Yeah, it is. It is. Mike, some people don't know real. Yep. Mike, people don't know what real looks like because there is so much fake on YouTube. There's many people who design cars for no successful students. Getting it out of the mud is not glamour. Yeah, it's not. It's not. And it's not because what happened. We too close. Let me say that. Something they used to say all the time when used to be racing. I used to try to race motorcycles and stuff. And somebody said it this past weekend when they was here. And what they say all the time, when you out there by yourself with you think you got a car or some type of fast motorcycle. If you out there riding by yourself, anything is fast. It's when you sit beside somebody else that has another bike or something. That's when you find out if you really fast. And same thing, the same thing in reverse, where you might think you slow and you're not doing much until you put up beside somebody else. And that's one of the things with me. Uh, Sometimes I'm just here and I just interacting with the alumni and I'm interacting with other business mentors that are a lot further along than I am. And so what happens, I get to, I'm not saying alumni, meaning that's more of a some type of mentor road. You always gotta have somebody pouring into you, then you pouring into somebody else. So I'm pouring into them, and I got somebody else that's pouring into me. So the person who's pouring into me, he's a lot further down the road than I am, and I don't never feel like I'm making any progress. I think I'm just stuck. I'm stuck getting the information from them and giving it to you all. So I don't feel like I'm never moving. I feel like I see you all catching up and passing me, and I see I see me never catching up with the people in front of me. So I feel like I'm standing still, stagnant. But then what happens uh, every now and then, I see somebody who might have started out along with me, someone that I would consider a peer, and we'll hook up for a little bit, and then I can see that oh you have pushed the gas on them, and you put a lot of distance between yourself and them, and a lot of times I thought those other people might have passed me too, but then once you start talking, you realize that you have really pushed I have really pushed the gas on. Okay, okie doke. People on YouTube like to hear the fake content creators talk because they know the fakes out working hard. The real ones, like you, they see the work you put in and they don't want to hear work. I think that is too. And it's just like glamorous. For some reason I don't know what it is with crypto, real estate, and stocks. Where people they go crazy about that, and I don't know what it is. Why they just thinking they're gonna do something. They don't have to put no money in the game. They're gonna use other people's money. You don't know how to build no house. You don't have no credit, and you don't have anything. But you're gonna go buy a property and get somebody to build it. I don't know where it is where people like that versus where we come in, and not only do we show you, but we do it. We go out. You see us buy the property. You see me out there building it. You see me out there with dirt and all that stuff on me building it. Then you see me actually getting it running it. We can't do no more than what we've done. We can't do no more than when y'all see somebody take the course and then come back 6 months to a year later and tell you, oh, I'm doing good. Y'all see all the posts that comes up, and it's not just the men, it's men and women both. Elo's appliance videos. I needed this discussion. Okay, no doubt, man. Thanks. Ernest Anderson, Mike, you are the goat. Those other people imitate you. I want to be like Mike. Nah, Mike got 2020, 2023. I'm telling you all, 2023. I will be a better person. I'm gonna be a better person in 2023, and I'm really gonna push it. I'm really gonna be pushing appliance boot camp and everything that you all are doing in 2023. 2023, I'm gonna get myself where I need to be at. Everywhere, spiritually, financially, physically, all those things. I'm gonna get myself where I can be in a position to receive all the stuff that I want to receive right now. All the stuff that I want to receive is right here in front of me. It's right here in front of me, and I can touch it. I can see it, but I just gotta get myself. I gotta get myself. Matter of fact, I had let me see. He might be listening. Let's see what he Uh, down my old business partner Abdul. I got to reach out to him. He just texted me. He just asked me, "Hey, are you? If he's listening, I'm okay, man." He said, "Hey, are you okay? I've been trying to reach you since last week. Call me." So I got to call Abdul. He been trying to give me actual. If anybody, that's another thing. This might need doing better right now. If anybody out here that wants that would like to have a lift, I'm not talking about lift. I mean a hydraulic lift to load trucks and stuff. At our old store, we had a hydraulic platform that you could actually back up to. Somebody could back their truck up to, and it'll come up so we could load refrigerators and stuff in. Also, we used it to unload the actual tractor trailers. So you will actually the bag the tractor trailers up to it, and we'll lift it up to get the stuff off the tractor trailers. We need to move it from the old stores. That's Abdul. He been wanting me for the last 3 days to bring my flatbed up there so I can put it on there and just take it off. If anybody's interested in that, send me an email. Call Sneed now. If you want it. You can run it off of either I got it set up now run off 120, but you can run off 120 or 240 depending on how fast and how much you want to lift. But it goes up high enough to go up to a tractor trailer. That's what we used to use with the tractor trailers when they back up to the back of the store, and we'll unload the tractor trailers. Also, when people came and they had refrigerators and they had pickup trucks, we'll use that to load it in and out of pickup trucks and stuff. It's just a hydraulic lift platform. Um, I'll be back on I'll be back on Friday. I wouldn't be able to assist you to get it back to get it until Sunday. But if somebody's interested, let me know. I need to set up a time. Abdul and them they have a what you call it they're going ah I can't even think of excavator. They have an excavator that we we can lift it up, and you got to have something to take it on with. The platform is it's like 8 by 10. It's 8 feet wide, maybe 10 feet, or 8 by 6 or something like that. But it'll fit on the back of my dump truck. Oh, Slick, you want it? Okay. If you want it, Slick, let me know. Let me talk to Abdul. We'll set something up to pick it up on Sunday when I get back. So yeah, if you want it, you can have it. And he done word me to come get it, and I haven't. I've been dodging him because I have no time to go get it and to get my truck over there. So I'll reach out to him as soon as I get off of here, and I'll set it up for either Sunday or Monday for you to come and get it. And I might even just go back down and yeah, just call me tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be yeah, you can get it before Sunday if you like. You can get it before Sunday. I don't need to be there. Just I'll call you when I get off, Slick, and you can set on the back of your truck, and I'll set you up with Abdul for you all to just you just bring your truck up there. He'll meet you up there with the excavator, and he'll set it on the back of your truck with the excavator. But it's pretty heavy, so you're gonna probably have to put it on the back of your dump truck. You have to take the sides off, maybe set it on the back of your dump truck. Uh, and I don't have to be there. I'll tell you exactly where it's at. You just go over to Clayton at my old store, and it'll be in the back of my store at that Walmart, and you can go there and pick it up. And I'll reach out to him. I'll call you as soon as I get off. I'm getting off now. I'll call you, and I'll set it up where both of you all can meet out there, and you all can get it because that's me being a better me. I'm cleaning my plate and getting it off. I can't do nothing with it, and I was looking for some place to set it, and I ain't brought my truck up there or anything. If Slick can get it, he's welcome to go get it. All right. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Just I'm enjoying you all, and as a matter of fact, I feel better right now. I cleaned that out of my system, so now I ain't got to duck my old business partner. I can call and tell him, hell, yeah, I got somebody coming to get it. So he don't have to call asking me about my flatbed truck right now. So I feel better right now, cleaning myself up. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back Thursday. I'll be back Thursday. I gotta actually travel for one of the companies I do some work for. So I'll be traveling tomorrow through Thursday. I'll be back Friday morning. So with me traveling and stuff, wherever they got me located at, I'll actually come live from there. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you on Thursday. All right, bye bye.